I think you need to say clearly what happened.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't care if you personally kick Candace Owens and her stinky
cray-cray.
No good thing starts with, I was thinking about my ex.
He ain't learned his lesson. That's a brother ain't gonna learn shit.
I know this is gonna be unpopular, and I don't care.
Let's keep this shit funky.
Yo.
Everybody, welcome to Unpopin Reacts. It's a new thing that we're doing. Shorter videos. We're reacting to things on the net and in the world and stuff that, well, I think is funny because T is experiencing these things for the first time because I think his initial reaction faces are goddamn hilarious.
Well, thank you.
But we try to keep them in between 10 and 15 minutes just to give you something to chew on while we prepare for the next long show. Today, we are going to take a look at a couple of cats out of Miami. I got hip to them not too long ago just from kind of moving in the manosphere and taking in Red Pill content. The name of the podcast is Fresh and Fit.
Okay.
It's Fresh and Myron. And just a little background, they're kind of like pickup artists a little bit, but they teach men how to pick up women, how to move and navigate in the whole dating world. And they do their podcast, obviously out of, like I said before, out of Miami. And one of the things that they do is they will bring in a ton of women and just kind of do a Q&A. So this is from one of their shows. It's a clip from one of the shows.
Okay.
Where is it? Go.
Myron and we spoke, the other day, whatever, and we came to like a discovery.
Yeah.
We get the hundreds of girls over a period of time, and what was that discovery with clubs for the most part?
Okay, we're gonna reveal it. We're gonna tell the truth. Okay, 90% of the time when girls go to the club is to get attention and validation from men. It's not even really for
Attention and validation and outside. That's not true.
I don't agree with that.
I Shazam the shit out of the club.
Girls go out to turn up for their girl birthday.
Yeah,
girls go out there to turn up for their homegirl birthday.
Yeah.
They don't always go out trying to get a dick in them all the time.
Thank you.
That's exactly what.
All right, T, what do you think? Yay or nay? Women go out to get attention from men.
I guess it depends on the age and level of life the woman is in. You know what I'm saying? So I think younger women definitely go to club for attention because they put the outfit on because they want to feel sexy and want and they want to go see to get the reaction. I think young women do that. Older women, I don't think do it for the same reasons. Some of them may do. I mean, because I don't know, but that's kind of a blanket statement. I don't necessarily agree with that wholeheartedly. No.
All right, let's keep going. They dig into it a little bit more.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. They go out to turn up with their girls when they could have done that at the house. But why are they doing it at the nightclub? They're doing it because whether they have a boyfriend or not, they enjoy the attention from other men. They enjoy the fact that they can leverage sex against men. They enjoy that men desire them. They enjoy the free drinks. They enjoy the attention. They enjoy the pictures. All that other crap, because you can do all that stuff at your house with your girlfriends.
Can I say this? Can I say that's a plus, not a must? When we go out, that's a plus, not a must. We go out to enjoy the music. We go out to have a time with our girls.
Stay home.
If a guy comes up and says, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Everything like that, that's a plus. That's not a must.
Marco,
Let's pick some.
This is what I gotta say. And if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, you ain't gonna get offended.
Facts.
I mean, nowadays, it ain't even about the dudes nowadays. Some girls are in competition with other women.
That part.
If it's you can be enjoying yourself and a woman can see you looking good, or if you got fat ass, nice titties, nice hair, nice dress, and other women hate on you. Some women are in competition with other women, just like some niggas are just in competition with other people. He got a nice chain, I gotta get one. Or that's why people get robbed nowadays, or some people looking at you while you living your damn life. So.
So I actually agree with him 100%. He is not one of the hosts on the show. He was a guest on the show.
Got it.
I don't know who he is, but I agree with him 100%. I don't think in a roundabout way, women dress and show out for men, but it's not directly for the man, right? Like they want to look better, smell better, be perceived as more valuable than the other women, so they can have their pick of the available men in that environment.
Okay.
So I don't think they do it to show off for the men like Myron asserted it initially. But I do think it's they want to be the prettiest peacock, in the room.
Yeah, I mean, I think they compete with each other. Yes, but I also believe women don't really like each other either. So it's kind of a double edge. You know what I'm saying? Like they it's always we cool, but kind of unless you're related, we cool, but there's still reservations for how cool you really are. Yeah, I agree with him to a certain degree. I still think it's a blanket statement. You know what I mean? And it depends on the maturity of the woman in question. You know what I mean? Women, they go out to get out the house and, go have a good time or whatever the case, to have some drinks, to enjoy the music, to be out, just to, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of different reasons why people do what they do, just to assert that, they only do it because of it's kind of immature.
Well, we'll keep going. You'll see that the overall maturity level of the women in the room is not very high. Okay. And Myron, he's a very smart dude, actually. You can tell that his opinions don't come from him sitting in a room just coming up with opinions, but he does the field research. Okay. He gets out there and he does it and he tries it, and what works he keeps, and what doesn't, he discards it.
Also, full disclosure, I've not hung out in the club in ages.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what these girls is out here doing for real.
Story.
What'd you say? What?
I did last night, but that's a different story.
Yes. Happy birthday, Mike. We got to get into that too. But go ahead, continue with this. We get to it.
Yeah. Nowadays, people are in competition with the same type of person that's just like them. When you just you can do the same shit that I'm doing and be where I'm at. So that's all I was.
And I say that it makes sense for both.
No. I'll let them finish, and then I'll make my last point. Go ahead. Sure.
Really quickly, it makes sense for both, because I don't remember who said it, but someone said that if girls go out, you said that they go out there and they appreciate it, and like they know they look good, they appreciate the comments, they appreciate the coming up to them and all that. They like the attention. Yeah, we like it. Yeah. Just the same as one of those pretty boys that they have all these followers and everything on Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media, or they know for a fact without that, they look good. They know it. They look in the mirror and they're like, I know I look good. So when they go out and you look at them, they give you the same vibe that a female does. When she knows she look good, she's not going to give you that time of day if you're not the one she wants, because she's going to be like, yeah, thank you. I know. Okay.
Why, and this bugs me, why is it whenever, as a man, you start talking about women and what they do or their behavior, they can't refute or combat your allegation without saying, but men do it too?
That's because you have no argument. That's what anything.
You do and defend yourself without saying, but men do it too. That bugs me. Drives me insane.
That's anybody that doesn't have the, not very well at making points. Can I also say, maybe this is maybe I've gotten to the get off my lawn stage of my life. I don't know, but these women are annoying. They're annoying. I can't see myself being in a conversation with any of them longer than, hey, what's happening? All right, cool. All right, peace. And out. I have this. It doesn't seem like they have much to talk about.
I love these guys. I think Myron's 31. I think Fresh is like 29 or 30 or something like that. So compared to us, they're young guys, right?
But I'm saying the women are
watching their show.
They must be because average 25 20, 25, 18, 19, 20, 25. Like
they bring in a lot of really, really pretty young girls. Like there are no ugly girls at that table.
No, they're
none of those girls are ugly. But I feel the same way you do. They start talking and I'm like, oh my God, it's not enough pretty in the world to make me continue to have this conversation with you.
I don't want to talk to you. If I was single and I was trying to smash, I'd be trying to say at least the least amount of syllables and sentences possible to accomplish it. If it required more conversation, I'd be like, I'm out. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Again, the station where I'm at in my life now, that's me. Go back 20 years. I'm mad, maybe I didn't have as much to talk about myself, but golly.
Let's continue.
Oh God, do we have to? Okay.
Same thing for a guy.
Okay. That sounds great on paper, but let's be real here. Women never approach men. Women don't approach men.
I do all the time.
See, you gotta grow a beard.
Yeah.
This right here, they walking to me, grabbing my beard. That's how they get on me, bro. Like,
I approach men.
You gotta grow one of these, bro.
Okay.
Right.
When's the last time you approached the guy?
Before I was in a relationship
So
for
over
3
3
years,
years ago.
I actually still approached the guy while I was in a relationship just to let him know that he had dropped something. But like I still approached.
She's all cap. She's all cap and realized she just told on herself.
Yeah.
So when was the last time you approached a guy?
She's supposed to do while she's in a relationship.
Recently or whatever. And then she was like, oh shit, I'm in a relationship. Yeah. Like, I just approached him to let him know he dropped something.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Really? And you bring that up as we're having a conversation about approaching people from a romantic standpoint.
Well,
you just told yourself.
Well, yeah, she was being honest. You know what he dropped? Some dick off. That's what he dropped. That's exactly what he dropped. She was a happy recipient.
You've got dick.
Right. I know. Oh God. Okay. It's like
talking to Mike though.
I still
fucking is chalkboard. Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm all right. Okay.
I still approached him even though like he had dropped something. I still approached him, but like people like in my relationship, we have a communication. Like, for example, if I'm like looking at something or someone and he ends up looking at a woman, and he's like, obviously she's bad. She got, she going on. And then like if I look at a guy and he's looking fresh, like whatever he's wearing, jeans and a nice shirt with some nice shoes or like a suit and tie, he's looking good. I will make the comment. And if he's passing by, just like my man does, I'll make a comment, he'll make a comment, but it's a mutual communication that person looks
your
good.
Your boyfriend lets you compliment other men?
Stop the cat.
It's not a cap.
I'm confused.
Like this is my best friend right here.
So your boyfriend is okay with you complimenting other men?
If I compliment a man that obviously like I speak to him and I'm like, oh babe, he looks good, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, he does.
That's where trust and loyalty comes in.
He does look like he's dressed
trust and loyalty comes in.
Okay, babe, you're right. So it's gonna
Okay, let me just say this.
Before Myron jumps in there, let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see anything that wrong with that.
No, I don't.
I think if you have to shut down the human part of the woman you're with, if she can't say that guy is attractive because your ego can't handle it, your ego is out of control and you got some insecurity issues. Now, I ain't finna stand up and talk about how great he looked, right? We ain't finna just be, that suit fits his chest well. We're not doing that.
Again.
But, if she's like, I think that dude's cool. He looks good, whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever, motherfucker. I don't.
It goes to the maturity, depending on the maturity of the woman and the relationship. Also, I don't think she's at a level. I mean, she'll compliment to it. And see, obviously, you don't go blind when you're in a relationship. People still, they're still attractive men and women, and you still see them. But she's already slipped that she still be talking with dudes, and getting dick deliveries. She's already kind of let that slip. Complimenting, complimenting can't be lusting after. You get what I'm saying? It can't be. I mean, and it's a respect factor. Even in my I'm married. Different level of playing field because different playing field, I should say, different game altogether. If you're not married, you're single. That's what I believe. And so with my wife, if I see or whatever the case, I'm not going to point out every attractive woman I see to my wife. Why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to point her, and she's not going to do the same. She won't do the same to me. Obviously, there are other attractive guys that she noticed. I know she likes the actor. What's the British cat? Idris. Yeah, she likes Idris Elba. You know what I mean? That's fine, and we joke about it or whatever the case. But I'm not going to sit here and point out every dude as he's right. What's the point of that? Why would you do that? It can be perceived as disrespectful, and it has nothing to do with ego. It has the understanding that if we're in a relationship, I want you to be comfortable, and I'm not going to make you feel some sort of way by pointing out every person I see. It just is what. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
I just want to finish my point, and then we're just going to go back to the discussion at hand. But the thing is that this podcast is for men, so we got to tell guys how reality really works. You're clearly an exception to the rule. Most women don't approach men, number one. Number two, most men don't go to the nightclub to get attention from women. They go to try to sleep with women. The difference is that women go to nightclubs to get attention from men. And a lot of the times what will happen is some girls go there to meet guys, but most girls don't. And the thing is that you could say, oh, well, I can, I go to turn up with my girls, whatever. If you really want to turn up with your girls, you would stay at home and play the music there.
That's the scene for you to be finding a girl at a club while she's over here shaking her ass with her friends, or she's drunk and she's lit, and so now she's really open. Is that like the place that you want to meet your future with, like a girl that you want to be dating with?
That's the difference. Men go out to a nightclub to get laid, and a man's sexual strategy to get laid is completely different than trying to find a wife. So that's what I'm trying to say. We tell guys all the time, nightclubs, you can go there and talk to girls. It's fine, but understand that a lot of girls are there to take pictures for their Instagram, to, show out, to sit in the VIP for free, get free liquor, and leave drinking your shit for free. That's the reality. It's just that girls aren't going to admit that.
No, we do.
That puts you guys.
I'll admit it.
Yeah, you'll admit it here, but you ain't going to admit it at a nightclub when someone listens to their VIP. By the way, we're not here to fuck any of you. We're here to just drink your alcohol for free.
Definitely done that before.
But
all right. We'll stop it there. It's a few more minutes left in the video. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to go and check out the full thing. Definitely go over to check out Myron and Fresh over at Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Love those cats, man. Love their show. Love what they're doing. My final kind of thoughts on it. I think Myron is right with how things are now, which makes me very sad for young people. Because when we were coming up and went to the club, everybody was going to the club to find somebody because they didn't have Tinder, Bumble, Match, Plenty of Fish, OkCupid. They didn't have an alternate way of connecting and meeting people. So you could go to a club, meet a girl, get a phone number, and have the expectation that y'all were going to get together at some point and maybe go out or smash or do whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah, I think relationships from a club were rare, even back in the day. They were rare. That was rare. That was a dinosaur in the oil field. It's not something common you would see. More than likely, if you met a chick in the club, you was trying to smash. And then if a relationship came out of that later on, that again, rare, but that did happen. But I think...
But the general goal of women back then wasn't to go to the club to take pictures for their Instagram.
No,
they had essentially... we went to get laid. They went to find a man. They went to get in a relationship. And that was where the dance began.
Right.
You tried to get laid faster than she tried to lock you into a relationship.
Right. Say what you need to say to get what you need to get and get gone. I mean, there was. I mean, and then there was. Again, if I wasn't a DJ in the club, I don't see myself being at the club every week. I couldn't have done it. And then you see some of the same people, and you know what I'm saying. See some of the same women, and you hear some of the stories about some of the same women in the spot. You get what I'm saying? So those weren't wifey materials in the first place. They was, as they say, as the kids say, they belong to the streets.
Which is the funniest goddamn thing.
I love that. Yeah, they belong. They belong to the streets. And so you borrowed them for a little bit, gave it back to the streets, and she, moved on to the, any case.
What's the phrase? She's not yours. It's just your turn.
It is.
And that's a great way to end the episode.
Yeah,
thanks for watching. Thanks for checking us out. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when we drop Unpopin Reacts videos and the full show, which is still in production, and those will continue to come.
Yeah.
Be sure to visit us on all socials at Unpopin Show. Pop over to the website, unpopinshow.com. And if you've got comments, questions, shoot us an email. It's unpopinshow@gmail.com.
Yeah. You get the idea. It's all unpopping, goddammit. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Peace. Need a daily dose of jokes? Like, subscribe, smash the notification button, and you'll get jokes in your inbox basically every week.
Absolutely. Because we like cats. No, that's the wrong. God damn it.